From the time we are little children, we're taught to say thank you, to express gratitude to the person or people who give us whatever it is that they give us. We should not be an ingrate. That's ingrained in the very fabric of Jewish life, and indeed universally. Everyone is expected to show gratitude, to say thank you. But what is the anatomy of thank you? What exactly are we saying when we say thank you? Some people do it perfunctorily without thinking what they're saying. So to understand what exactly is the dynamic or the anatomy of thank you, we have to refer to this week's Torah portion, which begins with the commandment of bringing your first fruits to the temple. The first fruits were brought by the owner, and he would have to make a declaration and express gratitude for all the bountiful harvest that he enjoys. So we understand this commandment to be one of expressing gratitude. But this commandment is unique. The Rabbi points out that it's more than just saying thank you, which we do every time we get something from God or from other people who are God's messengers to deliver the goods to us. What was special about Bikurim, the first fruits? When we say thank you, we're thanking God or thanking the other person with our speech. Here we had to actually give something. We had to bring the first fruits and deliver it to God. So it's not just thought and speech, it's also action. Another difference is that when they brought the first fruits, you didn't keep it. When we, let's say, eat a meal and we thank God for the meal, we're going to eat the meal and we're thanking Him for it. Here, you're actually thanking Him for something and you're giving it away. And not only did you give away something, you gave the choice fruits. The first fruits were the choice, the ones that people slave to produce. You know, whenever someone opens a business, they take the first $1 or $10 and they hang it up on the wall because it's very precious to them. Here, the Torah says, take what is yours, what is the best of what is yours, and give it away. So what underlies that whole dynamic? We are born with a sense of selfhood. Maturity means that we recognize that the world does not revolve around us, that there is someone else, and that someone else with a capital S is God, of course, but God wants us to express gratitude to other people as well, that we should not feel that everything revolves around us. When we wake up in the morning, the Jew says, Moda Ani. What does Moda Ani mean? I give thanks. For what? For God returning my soul to me. But it doesn't say that I give thanks. The Hebrew syntax is Moda Ani. Moda means thanks, I give. The thanks comes before the I. Why? Because the whole point of thanking is not just a social nicety. The whole point is that you're recognizing that the other's existence overrides your existence. In this case, God's existence overrides yours. You're surrendering your identity to something higher. So the first thing you say is thanks. And then you say I, because you're delivering the I to the one whom you are thanking. And this is why it can sometimes be irritating when you hear people say, I am thankful for my good health. I'm thankful for all the good fortune that I enjoy. What's missing over there is, you're thankful to whom? What does thankful mean? You're just celebrating your own good fortune and you're focused on yourself. That's the very antithesis of what thanking is all about. Thanking is you're thanking someone. So maybe that's assumed that when you say, I'm thankful for something, you're thanking God. But it's not enough to assume that. It's not enough to imply that. It has to be stated clearly, unequivocally, I am thankful to God. Or in the case where someone else helps you, I am thankful to this and this person. That's the lesson of Bikurma, the first fruits, that everything revolves around the other being God. You give, not just say thank you, you give what you have. You give the best of what you have, and you don't keep any of what you have in terms of the Bikurim, the first fruits. That's the essence of gratitude. And we're taught that when Mashiach comes, the only private sacrifice that will still be around will be the thanksgiving offering, because then we will be expressing gratitude to God for all of what we enjoyed throughout the thousands of years since the time that God gave us the Torah at Mount Sinai.